This is one of the most brutal matches in the WWE. It is a ladder match. Anything can happen. And we know Jeff Hardy is very familiar with ladder matches, competing in quite a few. And now another one with his arch nemesis, CM Punk. And these ladders can go up to 20 plus feet. That's just about as high as the World Heavyweight Championship is suspended high above the ring as CM Punk and Jeff Hardy lock up, and they are going around the ring trying to fight for control. And now Punk with a shot to the midsection. Punk finds himself on the offensive attack here on Hardy with these clubbing blows to the back of the head of the charismatic Enigma. And now Punk stomping away on Hardy. Punk finds himself in the driver's seat. And this may be what this match turns out to be in favor of CM Punk leaving with the World Heavyweight Championship. There are no countouts, no disqualification, anything goes. You can see CM Punk now with a chair in this TLC match. Hardy, early on has found himself in some deep trouble with a chair shot to the midsection by CM Punk. Another chair shot, but this time to the back of Hardy. Now what does Punk have in mind? And now Punk gets the first ladder in the ring. Punk not going to waste any time. Going for gold. On his destiny for the World Heavyweight Championship, Punk makes the climb. But here's Hardy to push Punk off the ladder just in time. And Hardy looking for a twist of fate. Gets countered by Punk. What a forearm by Hardy. Forearm to Punk in the corner, now unloading these heavy artillery shots and now stomping away on Punk in the corner, repaying the favor from what we saw early on. Boom, boot right to the face of Punk. Goes up and boot sent right in to the chest of Punk. Punk sent to the outside of the ring. This is the type of match that Jeff Hardy lives for. He lives on the edge. These are the moments he lives for. Climbing up those high ladders, retrieving the World Heavyweight Championship. He may be just a matter of moments from doing, but here comes Punk back in the ring. Now it's going to be Punk's turn, going to kick Jeff off the ladder. He's kicking the ladder. And now Hardy falls off the ladder. I don't know if that's quite what Jeff lives for, but he lives for these types of matches to be extreme. And now Punk has Hardy up on his shoulders looking for a go to sleep. Hardy counters, sends Punk into the ladder face first. Punk bounced off the ladder, and the ladder bounced off the rope. CM Punk had hit that go to sleep right then and there. We might have just seen CM Punk leave as the World Heavyweight Champion right then and there. But now Hardy finds that same chair CM Punk used earlier on Jeff Hardy, but this time Hardy's propping it up. Oh, what? Look at the elevation. Oh, right on the head of the chair. Punk driving Hardy on the head of the chair, spine first. Absolutely devastating. Whew. Hardy trying to get some feeling back in his hand. You can see him wiggling his fingers, making sure his, body is still working with him. Got a long road ahead if he wants to leave as the World Heavyweight Champion. Punk showing a lot of aggression as of late. We've seen it time and time again from CM Punk. No prisoners. He will only let you suffer, like the way Punk keeps driving this ladder into the spine of Jeff Hardy as he continues to work on the spine after dropping Hardy's spine first on the head of that table, or chair rather. Punk picking up Hardy. And Punk sends Hardy. No, but Hardy counters. Instead, Punk with that side leg kick takes out Hardy. Was looking to send Hardy face first into that chair that's locked in between the top and middle turnbuckle in the corner. It's wedged in between. And now Hardy sent to the outside by Punk. Punk has that sinister look in his eyes with that sinister smirk. Punk has got something brutal in mind. Punk looking to fly with a suicide dive, taking Hardy out on the outside on the floor. And again, Punk on target. Punk holding on to the elbow. It seems he may have hurt himself in the process, did a little bit of damage. They call this high risk, high reward for a reason. I mean, these two men are not going to leave this match unscathed. That's one thing for sure and for certain. These types of matches are life-changing, career-changing. And Jeff Hardy knows that very well. It was back at SummerSlam 2000, Jeff Hardy teaming with his brother Matt, taking on the Dudleys and Edge and Christian, and one of the greatest ladder matches we've ever seen. Hardy knows these ladder matches very well. And now Hardy fights out of the chair that CM Punk tried to wrap around Hardy's neck. Oh, no. No. Oh. But Punk was certainly aiming for Hardy's head, but instead hit the steel ring post instead. But Hardy is not able to counter right now. No, maybe he is. Punk. Oh. Gets caught right with a steel chair to the face. Oh, man. CM Punk. Let's take a look at this one more time. Hardy was able to counter. Punk landed on top of the steel steps. And then as soon as Punk turned around to try and continue his attack on Hardy, Hardy was right there with a chair to the face of Punk. Well, to the elbow in the face. Oh, look at this. A little poetry in motion, if you will. And CM Punk is in a lot of pain. I mean, like I said a few moments ago, you're not going to leave this match unscathed. Injuries are bound to happen. Your career is bound to be changed forever. And there is nothing that neither one of these men won't do to leave as the World Heavyweight Champion. They have done a lot to each other. Oh my, just throwing the chair at the spine of Punk. And Hardy has a table propped up. I'm not sure what he's got in mind, but whatever it is, it's going to be brutal. And it's going to be a huge risk. Oh, I think I see the vision now. Because Hardy's headed up to the top. Turnbuckle. Punk. Oh, went for a splash. But Punk got out of harm's way. Hardy just, nobody home. Hardy just went right through that table with nobody home. It's great for CM Punk, who left that situation just in the nick of time. Look at this. Last minute, literally, Punk might have caught the tip of Hardy's fingers. Let's see this. Yeah, it looks like he caught the tip of Hardy's fingers as he was stepping away. Now Punk grabbing the biggest ladder to make it easier to reach the top and not have to reach up so high. The goal. Get a ladder. Set it up in the ring in the center. Climb the ladder. Retrieve the title from the carabiner. That's the goal. Unhook the title. And now Punk just has to set this ladder up, and he's only like 10 steps away from calling himself World Heavyweight Champion. But wait a minute, Jeff Hardy's starting to stir a little bit there on the outside. Hardy's back up to his feet. Punk's making a climb. And now Hardy catches Punk by the leg. Trying to hold on for dear life. But these shots at the back now. Hardy's trying to jump over Punk. Look at this. He's got his hands on the title. Has his hands on the title. He's got the title, but Punk. Oh my. This isn't good. Look at this. Wait a minute. No. Oh, sunset flip bomb. Takes out CM Punk off the ladder. Both men are down and out. Who's going to be able to recover first from that? Both men crashed and burned. Punk seemingly getting the hardest of the hit of that one. Hardy with a great counter. It looked like it was going to be a GTS to Jeff Hardy, but Hardy was able to shift his weight and use that momentum going down to turn it into a sunset flip. Let's get an overhead view of that. Absolutely devastating. You can hear the smack of CM Punk's body colliding with the canvas. Hardy trying to find enough strength to pull all of his weight up the ladder. He's been through it in this match. Punk has caused a lot of pain, a lot of damage to Hardy's body. And you can see it as Hardy struggles to climb the rungs of the ladder and make his way to retrieve the World Heavyweight Championship. He's so close. He's got his hands on the title. It's starting to swing away and sway, but now Punk. Oh my, what a crash and burn. Ooh, upside down. Hardy goes. CM Punk dropping Hardy down. Absolutely brutal. Punk could just set up the ladder now and grab the title, but I guess he's got another plan instead for Hardy. Not quite sure what Punk has on his mind. But let's take a look at the way Hardy just landed again when Punk pushed him off the ladder. Absolutely devastating. Could have torn his hamstring. When the world title's on the line, there are no breaks. This is a match where it's only gas, all gas, no stop, no breaks. And the danger. Oh, superplex onto the ladder. Oh, that was devastating. I don't even know who got the worst of that one. Punk's back hit the edge of the ladder. Hardy landed on the flat part of the ladder. I don't even know who got the worst of that one. Not to mention, there's like a steel chair right there. But Punk has this undeniable need, this hunger, this thirst to capture gold once again, to take the World Heavyweight Championship away from Hardy. Punk wants nothing more than to capture gold once again. You heard Punk writhing in pain the moment his back collided with the ladder. CM Punk back up to his feet. It's all about that World Heavyweight Championship suspended high above the ring. Hardy boot to the midsection. Twist of fate out of nowhere. Just after being superplexed, I don't know where Hardy's finding this, but that's just the heart that he has. That's just what it is. Hardy just has that much heart. And now Jeff Hardy going to make the climb to the top rope, top turnbuckle. Hardy looking to fly. Swanton, but Punk gets the knees up. Absolutely devastating to Hardy. That was a tough landing for Hardy. Great counter by Punk. Hardy in excruciating pain. Let's take a look at this in slow motion. That Swanton bomb. Knees of CM Punk come up just in time and connect with the spine of Hardy. And now Hardy pulls himself up in the corner, and CM Punk with that running knee in the corner. And now back to the basics, but instead Hardy. Oh, look at this. Hardy just dumped CM Punk up and over, and there happened to be a table right there. Punk just went through a table. Great awareness from Hardy. Hardy buys himself some time to recover, but can he capitalize? Hardy needs to capitalize if he wants to leave as the world champion. He needs to get back up. But most importantly, he needs to build enough strength, right now to be able to find his way back in this thing. You can see the damage that's been done to Hardy. He wasn't able to capitalize on sending Punk through that table. That's just how much these types of matches affect your bodies. There is not enough adrenaline in the world to block out all the pain you feel from these stipulations, from these ladders, from these chairs, and from these tables. Neither of these men will be the same after tonight as Hardy props up the ladder once again. Punk finds himself up, springboard, and sends Hardy off the ladder. Intercepting Jeff Hardy, sends Hardy to the outside of the ring. And now Punk finding a second wind here with a chair. Another chair. Punk introduced a chair early on in this match, taking out Hardy. And now look at this from Punk. No, we saw him try to do this earlier. No. Oh, Hardy blocks it. Back elbow to Punk. Oh, knees first. Knee in midsection first. Punk goes in to the steel steps. And now a steel chair across the back repeatedly by Hardy. That attack with that chair to Punk, trying to send a message, trying to make sure Punk does not capture the world title. And now Hardy with another chair, just yeeting it at Punk. And Hardy now clearing the announce desk. Using the announce desk cover, sending it right into the face of CM Punk. Things are about to pick up here. Oh, the monitor right to the skull of CM Punk. Oh, another shot with a chair to the back of CM Punk. Jeff Hardy has just gone unhinged. This is that extreme from Hardy, that extremeness. Right in the face of CM Punk. This is that will to fight. This is that will to give it everything you've got. Oh my, that's a tall ladder. I think that might be the tallest ladder we've seen. That's got to be like 30 feet in the air. I don't know what Jeff Hardy's thinking, but whatever he is thinking. Oh my. I know exactly what Hardy's thinking right now. As the shirt comes off, tossing it into the crowd. CM Punk, his lifeless body on the announce desk. Hardy heads up high on that ladder. And it's about to pick up. Swanton bomb. I can't believe what we just saw. Now the refs checking on Hardy and Punk. That was absolutely devastating. Let's take a look at this. This is like 30 feet in the air. Absolute insanity. But there's nothing Jeff Hardy won't do. No lengths he won't go to. And now we're grabbing a stretcher. They're grabbing a stretcher for Hardy. Hardy might not be able to continue. You know, that's what it's all about. It's all about being extreme. Punk. It was perfect contact on Punk, but Hardy, all that height above, crashing and burning, did not do him any favors. Punk just got the wind knocked out of him. Hardy got the worst of that one. Hardy's trying to get up. Punk, back of the ring. He's looking up. He sees the world title. This match is not over. But look at this. Hardy will not stay down. Refusing the medical attendant, trying to pull himself up, having the hardest time pulling himself back up. using the steel steps to be able to get himself back in this thing. We've seen some crazy things before, and this is one of the wildest things we've ever seen as Hardy continue after what we just saw. He just spilled himself back into the ring, and Punk can't believe it. You can see the look in Punk's eyes. Punk thought he had it, but now Punk going to go to the other side, realizing it's going to be harder for Jeff to make it. And now Punk climbing, hopping on one leg up the ladder. He's got a head start there, but Hardy meets him up at the top. Hardy had his hands on the title. Punk's got his hands on the title. Hardy somehow, I don't know how he's able to fight still, but Hardy's got his hands on it. Oh, what a kick to the midsection. Oh, now Punk sends Hardy off the ladder. That's it. Punk is new World Heavyweight Champion. CM Punk has done it. CM Punk once again has a bit of extra gold. CM Punk is victorious, holding on to that title tight. CM Punk worked extremely hard. He fought. He scratched and clawed. These two went to war with each other here tonight at SummerSlam. But in the end, it was CM Punk who would reign supreme as your new World Heavyweight Champion. Wow. Well, just an incredible battle. I can't believe Hardy was even able to climb the ladder at the end. Oh my. The Undertaker has risen once again with a chokeslam to CM Punk. The dead man is back, and he is out for CM Punk and that World Heavyweight Championship.